Ako rin i-repeat na lang to Van. Para,
Sige, sir.
okay. Okay, so ikaw Len, asa naman ka napita Len? Mastura, ikaw asa nakalapit?
Sa pagkuan na sir, like pag-add na lang sa pananitan, di ba mag-add ka, then pag-code nimo sa pag-save ka ni sir.
Okay, okay. Sige. Let me just reuse my project ha. So technically, if you're creating a copy of this one, if you're able to run this successfully, then you should be good. Let me just change this one. Let me change the first form to be loaded. So let me change the form to be loaded first. Let me use the main. Okay. So this is the main form, and then we have the employee. So right now, the only the only form that you have here is the customer list. So we need to provide, okay, sorry. If you encounter this error, that means wala pa nag-run ay mo ang WAMP server. Wala pa ka-run akong WAMP server. So no, wala siya makita nga connection. Okay. Okay. So when you have the form, so basically this is the customer list form. So you have to imagine that every now and then, every time you create a module, you must imagine first what do you want to happen in this particular module. Now in this case, this is a customer list, right? We're creating a master list of customers. So in this form, the user will be able to search, add, update, and delete records of the customer. So kana lang. Then after that, one of the considerations that you're going to look into is you should be able to display the data in the customer. So in this case, we have to link this form to our database. But before we do that, we add first the grid, right? So we add a grid, we place the corresponding columns. Okay. Remember, this one will not appear if dili active ang imong dataset. Dili na sila automatic mo appear. But you can type the field names manually. So for example, karon active false niya akong dataset. Akong i-delete ning first name. Ako ra illustrate ni daan. Kay basin later on maglibog mo nganong dili mo appear ang field name. So for example, kulang ko first name, last name. Sorry, first name rather. So dugang ko column, new column ko. Then I can go first to the title, column title, first name. It's up to you. You want to, if you want to make that one bigger, and then center. Kani moment siya makadugay sa pero the first time you only do that one first once only for every grid, and then yeah, specify unsa nga field ang mugawas dinha. If you notice, kabantay mo when I click last name, ang nanay field name din ha nakabutang. Click ko sa ID na napoy field name. This field name corresponds to the actual field name. Take note, actual field name that you use in your query. Why I said query? Because for example, I did not say table in your of course, in a straightforward sense, these field names here, di ba sa table ninyo na ay last name man to. Take note, na underscore last name, no? This is the table fields ni Northwind. Table fields for customers. So one of the fields there is ID, last name, comma, first name. If we go directly, if we are going to use only select asterisk from customers, mo work ni siya. Kani si last name, mo work na sila og si ID. They will work fine. However, if you are going to use the alias, remember mo ko tong alias, akong gingon ninyo, ID, let's say last name as last name. Walay underscore. Then first name as first name from customers. So kani karon, what is going to happen is that this grid, kaniniya sila, sorry, my mouse is acting weird. The last name here works fine with this query because this query is trying to use the same I'm sorry, he's going to use the same field names without any change. But if I'm going to use this query wherein ako nang gigamitan og alias si last name o si first name, dili na niya makita ning last name. No? So let's give that a try. In this case, I think I already have a query. So select asterisk from customers. So ID lang ang last name ang mo appear ana. I hope it's working. See? Now, I'm going to modify the query inside here. I'm going to use ID, last name as last name, and then akong i-include ang first name. So the query has been modified, and let's see if it will appear. Wala ni appear. Why is that? Because the query, my query did not match the field names that I set in the grid. So dili gina sila magkita-nay. So what we will do, or what we can do, is that we have to make sure that nag-match niya ang atong query gigamit sa atong field name dire. Now, when you set the field name, kanin niya si T column, kaning which corresponds to the first name nga column, dili na siya mo appear din na diretso. Sorry, ni appear siya kay active. Let me see. How come? That's weird. Okay. Normally it should not appear, but I think na SQL statement dire. Yeah, na ako na i-remove. Dapat wala na siya din na. Okay, let me go back here. The grid is set to data source 1. Data source 1 is to the data set. And then go back to grid. Let me click on the column and the field name. You see that one? No SQL statement provided. Because kato si data set ganina, which you can find here or in the data module, can you see QRY select? Wala gina siya dapat SQL statement dere because you might encounter problems later on. No? So try to avoid using this one lang kay para di mo maglibog. So let me go back. So karon, grid, we set the columns. So I added a new column, but then I can't find the field name here. However, I can still type. Mora na siya problema. Kung mag-type ka, mugawas na siya sige. So what I normally do is kanira akong gamiton. Mag-type ko sa notepad, then ako rang i-paste diretso dira. Enter. So first name. As long as that field name nga imong gi-specify diri, mo match na siya sa imong query nga gibutang inig-load sa form, just like this one, mo appear na siya sa grid. You see? Ang last name dili mo appear because we are using last name nga walay underscore. So, mora siya timan-an ninyo. So, to be able to use the default nga mga field names, we can use asterisk. So in this case, what's going to happen is just every time you are going to do a query, you will have to do this one with data module. So kumbaga, mo ni siya explanation sa kaning code, no? With data modules, the DM, with data module, we are going to use a data set. So pilita, I want to use the data set nga query select because query select is being used in my grid and my data source. Diba? Sa akong grid, which has a data source nga my data source 1 and my data source 1 has a data set nga QRY select. So the same data set must be used here. And then, so begin, akong iset to active false because I want to deactivate first the data set because we are going to supply a new command. So if you don't deactivate it, mo cause na siya og error because dili man ka pwede mo issue new command while the data set is still active. Dili man siya pwede maputol suddenly nga imorang pulihan og query. So you have to deactivate it first. You clear previous query. So kung lang deactivate data set, then clear previous query, previous SQL statements, and then issue new SQL statement, and then activate again. Okay, so basically that's the idea for this particular code. So select asterisk from customers, he comes back with your data or results. So you might be wondering, manong wala may nigawas? So one of the things that you will have to check if wala mo gawas is number one, your query. Make sure your query is correct. Your SQL statement is correct. The spelling is correct. Okay, so one excuse. Okay. Question so far. Nag-get sa ning apart?
Kuan sir, pwede mo balik atong query sir nga like ganong dagan kayo to query sa imong form sir sa imong data module. Kay katong sa October 16 nga lecture sir kay murag isa ra man dagay ito nga query sir.
Kani?
O ganong dagan kayo na sir.
Now, wala ba na ako explain man ako ni? Wala dito sa kuan. The purpose of this one is because kung you only have one query, what I did here is that I have a dedicated data set for my selection, my insertion, my updating and deleting of records. For the reason that para dili ko maglibog, that's the first thing yun. Para dili ko maglibog. And kung mag-reuse mo ka og data set, chances are the data inside, for example, kinini ang customer list, no? Yung query ni mo diri, display si data. But if you query or reuse the data set, pag abot diri sa add, nagamit kag data set sa add. Now, for example, nag-query ka, what do you call this? You're trying to query a particular or you're trying to retrieve a record to display in the customer para i-display ang details ni customer. But then you're using QRY select. What will happen is that kinini ang data ni mo diri, mawala ni siya. Because ang imo ang dataset gigamit ni grid is equivalent to QRY select. Now, during the process, along the way, no, ni-click ka o let's say update, gigamit ni mo si QRY select. What happened is that this grid, mawala to yung data because this will not really deactivate, but di ba ni-issue man ka og command nga bag-o. You're trying to send, because you're updating, you send an update statement to the database. You issue an update statement to the dataset na QRY select, which was actually used. There is a list. An imong command was just a select statement. So what happened is that, remember, you are going to use similar code. You're going to use similar code for this one. You just replace with an update statement. So what will happen is, yaning i-overwrite. Yaning i-overwrite. Pulihan ninyo ang update statement. So mawala ni imong data dere. Mawala na siya. So ang purpose ani is basically to segregate ang akong mga process. I can still reuse them, but dili man gud magdungan ang sa imong application, even though magdungan o gamit ang different users, those are separate instances. Dili man na siya mahitabo nga in one user, gadungan siya og open sa customer, gadungan siya og add og employee og customer. One user lang siya. Usually one at a time ra man na siya. So wala ra kay na siya problema. So that is why if you look at the customer add here, pag save, nigamit na QRY insert. Pag-update po na ako, nigamit po ko QRY update. Para dili mahilabtan. Yes, go ahead.
So basically, sir, similar ang content sa data anang QRY select, QRY insert, o
Yes.
QRY update. Pero since sa update, sa add, lahi siya nga work data set or like set of kaning query insert ang gamiton, dili na tong select.
Yeah. Because basically the command is also different. What I did is that para ra mag-guided ko nga I am inserting a record, I have to use QRY insert. Pero kanang QRY insert ha, that is just my naming convention. Pwede na siya Eleni insert data, pwede na siya Ivana insert data. That is just my naming convention.
Depende sa amo ang data module na like kanang naming, sir.
Yeah, kamo ray magbuot ana na gyud. Kanang DM, it's really up to you. You can name it as data module ra pod. So pwede pod full, it's really up to you. Ako ara yung purpose ani niya is that the data set, ang purpose man gud nako is kung nag-insert ko, I would prefer having a separate data set nga for insertion only. kung nag-update ko, kay later on man good, daghan na magugang process nga involved. And then there will be instances nga in one form, you have multiple insert. Pwede, especially sa transaction. Kay mo update man ka sa na kay updating sa customer, na kay updating sa imong PO details, something like that. So you can have you can even have other or additional data set. Pero for now, ang ako arang para mas ma-emphasize na ko nga when I'm inserting data, I will use QRY insert nga data set. Pero basically, I could always use QRY select. It just so happen nga mawala ka jot ning data dire while I'm in doing an insert. I have emphasized this last time, but we'll try it karon na. So let's say, sige, I will just proceed with adding the record sa customer para continuous sa gyapon ta, but I'll illustrate it later. So karon, we proceed with na naman tay list, no? I-display na ang atong list. I'll go back to the search later. So mag-add ta og record. So si adding, we do not have the form for this one yet. So maghimo ta og new form. Mag-create ta og form. Di na lang kung di na ako explain. Kanina ang mag-copy mo og form, ayaw na siya nagbuhata. Okay ra na ang mag-copy mo og kanini ang mga kininiya, okay na siya. Pero kanini ang mag-reuse mo og form, ayaw na lang sana kay para di mo maglibog. So I will illustrate to you adding a new form. Add ta og new form, BCL form. Ayaw ning unit kay wala ni form mo gawas. Kuha na siya. Kuman mura na siya equivalent sa formless unit mong na siya. So BCL form lang ta. So let me just set this one to ako ra sang pareho ni siya sa kuan ha sa employee. Okay, so what I will do, once I have a new form, take note ang ngalan sa right side, unit 2 na siya, di ba? You see that? Now, kung dili na nimo i-rename ang file right away, maglibog yung ka. So I always encourage you to always, kung let's say nag-prepare ka og form for this specific module or whatever function that you're creating, i-save diretso na siya. File, save as. So since we are trying to add a new record here, ato na siyang i-save diretso sa customer form. So if you notice there, customer folder. So this is customer. Ato lang i-name accordingly sa iyang purpose, okay? So customer add edit form would be the file name. So when I click save, automatic mo agawas na siya din ha. So dili na ako maglibog because I already have each corresponding name sa akong mga files. Okay na ko ana. Next is that, remember, you're going to use or call this form within your application later on. Magsikag tawag ani, balik-balik. And dili pwede nga magsika og form 2. Di ba? Later on, makalimot, unsa ganito ning form 2? So that's why I also encourage you to rename the form name mismo. So dire, this is the file name. This one is the form name. So, ako ra na siyang gi-separate, FRM, customer add edit. So ako ra siyang gi-reverse para ra gid naara gud koy technique ba so that it will be easy for me to identify. Sometimes magud dili na mo ganahan mo rename pero it really helps. Okay, ako lang butangan og caption ng form just to give the user information what this form is for. Okay, now you can now add sa may mong kinahanglan sa imong customer details. So in your SQL Yog, you have a lot of data there. So yeah, you have to place all the fields. So all the edit boxes. So Atong customers lang daan, ubay-ubay ang fields ni customers. Dari ko design ako sa alter. So, so there are so many fields, but what I will do here para mas pasta, I will just these fields is also available sa na my email, my first name, my last name. Napod sa employee, I think. It's here. Sa employee, kaninga fields na apod sa customer. So what I will do is just, ako rasang kapihon ni para mas paspasta. So what I will do is just, I'll do Control A and then Control C. Murag wala na dala. Para sure nga makapit tanan, Control A ka din ari ka sa edit copy. Then you go to your customer add edit form, then you perform a paste. Edit paste ka. Diretso na na. We are only copying the components, not the code. So if you are going to go to the code here, or F12 ka, there's no code in there. Walay code. Diba? Now, you have to be very careful. Ayaw ra ni hilabti diri ha, diri ra mo taas sa form ra mo. So for example, kini. So i-rename ra nato ni siya, customer ID. Okay, para ra mapaspas mo gamay. Ako ra na siya i-copy ha. Customer, this is, sorry, name, customer ID. Question, well, I'm renaming this one. Kasabot ra.
Kasabot parcel parcel.
Okay, so I'm renaming this para ra mas, because this is already for the customer, para ra mapaspas ta akong girin. Ako rang gi-copy ni and then kana pod. So okay na siya. Save ra ka from time to time para in kaso mo run out or unsa ba. So take note when we go back here, di ba kung mag-add ta og record o mag-update ta og record, you are dealing with the same fields, right? You are dealing with the same fields. So basically, you don't have to worry about what do you call this? Sabayan mo ka worry. What I'm trying to say is ma-reuse ra na to ang form basically. So mag-add ta, same fields ang imo ang i-edit. Mag-update ta, same fields ang imong i-edit. Ang dili nimo ma-edit is only the customer ID. So dili man ka-create o auto-number naman ang customer ID. So di pa na nimo ma-edit kung mag-update ka sa customer details. So karon, since we are reusing the form, we need to know kung nag-add ba ta or nag-update ta, inig-reuse na to sa form. So if I do that one, so inig-click na ko, di ba, mo call man ko sa form. So easier na lang na ko may recall run because I already have come up with a name. So show model, di ba? So error na siya. Yes lang ka. Then technically inig-call nimo ato add. Nagawas ang form. Pero how will you differentiate nga the same form raman ni siya unya you're going to perform also an update in the same form? So there are so many. Yes, go ahead.
Wala. Sir, like regarding anang pag-rename, sir, so mutong na ay murag code ka nga gigamit, sir, nga caption equals equal to employee details that change mo ang caption.
Yes. There are so many ways to do this one. Para pag-differentiate lang nimo no nga you are trying to do an add and you're trying to do an update. So one of those nga pinaka well, ako rang there are really more efficient ways, no? Pero the simplest approach good para nga akong ma-teach sa inyo is to use caption na lang. We just use caption because it's much easier. Now, dili pwede nga ang imong caption magbutang kag caption after na sa show model. It should be before the show model. So, Nag-add man ka no. So FRM customer add edit dot caption equals customer details add. Ana lang, simple ra. So,
So, ay, sir, na may question, sir.
yes.
Kay, gibasihan man po na ako ng imuhang code, sir. Ba? Para as itong refresh grid, sir, lahi po to siya. Dili po
Same
siya.
question.
Akong i-explain na. Okay?
Sige, sige.
After na lang ani para mas ma-appreciate ninyo kay magbutang man ko og refresh diri. Okay.
Okay, sige, sige, sir.
So once you have this caption, what will happen is that this indicates now nga inigload ni, don't bite it baby. Sorry. Akong daughter. Yang gipaakin yung dulaan. Okay, so we need to know, or we need to let the customer add edit nga perform ta og add function. Okay, so the easiest approach nga, which I think easier po sa inyo, is just to change the caption, and then we do the verification when we reach the employee add. So I change the caption from here, then I call. Okay, so change caption just to identify we are adding new record, then call form. So that's it. So ato na siyang gi-modify ang caption. So inigload ani ni customer add edit form, dapat na i-add na dugang din ha. So let's check. Okay, so na i-add. So na siya, na identification nga nag-add ta. So let's try to apply also its update. Yan pa kay samo ko ano ni ang ako na ning disable yung message. Okay. So sa update, same pod, we are reusing the form man, di ba? So I can do the same command. In fact, I can just copy this one. And then i-change na ako update. So that way, updating a record. So this is just one way nga we're trying to update na so add, papatay command sa cancel, update, so natay update. Okay, we're good in there. So karon we proceed with adding. We go with adding na. So if you notice, when we add the record, na change na to ang caption. So we want to make sure also nga inigload na to sa form, walay sulod ang form. The boxes here are empty because there will be instances later nga you were editing a previous record pero na-retain niya ang mga data din ha, which is not good. So we have to clear any previous data just to be sure. So since we are trying to reuse this form, we have to identify, or we have to let the Delphi know we are currently adding a new record. Please clear all the text boxes. So we are going to do that. So asa man nato nabuhaton? Inig show sa form, because before the form displays, clear ang imo ang text boxes. So on show ta. Okay? So in this case, remember, do not forget kung naatay we are trying to perform we're trying to reuse a form, you have to know whether you are doing that add. Duha ra man atong option ani karon. Nag-add ta og nag-edit. So we had to let Delphi know nga nag-add ta karon, so i-clear ni siya. Dayon kung mag-update ta, di ba, atong i-populate, butangan na to og values ang text boxes. So inig show ni pod ni form unya we have to let him know nga update me. I want you to call the data and populate the text boxes. But first we do the add. So we have to perform a condition here. So that's why I called, you can always use FRM customer add edit that caption. Pero taas na mga kaayo, this particular form name can be referred to self. The self here refers to the form itself. Okay, so customer details add, then begin. Okay, so para ra gyud ma-emphasize nato, ato rang butangan mo ni siya way nga makatest ka if ni work ba. So add new customer. Then let's say, for example, else if self.caption is equal to kani careful lang po tagamay kay basin masipyat ka og saka space niya dili na siya mo match. Matingalan na lang kang anong di man mo work. So you have to actually better gani imo yung i-copy paste diri gikan para exact gud ang imo ang word, wala kay ma-miss. Kay as a miss of a space niya equal ang imong comparison, dili man na sila mo match. Okay, so butang show message here, updating. Just a simple message just for you to test kung it's really working ang imo ang conditioning. No? So just before you get started, this is one way to test from time to time para dili mo ma-overwhelm sa imong coding. So we have the list of customers. I want to add a record. So kay balo siya nga mag-add the customer. So display yang form. Update. Kabalo po siya nga mo-update taon niya. So display po niya ang form. Okay, so we're good. We can place code pag add na to. So unsa may mahitabo if you're going to add a record? One of the first things mahitabo is basically nothing. Ang imo rang i-make sure is imo rang i-clear ang mga text boxes. So you can clear. Basically kini si edit customer ID, pwede ra gaganin siya dili display pero sige ra. Ato ra na siya i-clear. Clear na nato. Customer first name.
So ang first gid buhaton sir, i-clear gid tanang edit katong edit boxes sir.
Yes, but that it also depends on what you need also. Later on sa transaction part would be a little bit na siya gamayng twist because there are data that you have to be placed it there prior to adding. Kay dapat na nam kay PO number. That's one so sales order number kanang mga inana, but let's not go there yet, no, para dili mo maglibog. Then EDT email address that wait, customer email. Okay, parihara na sila ha. Same ra na sila. Same purpose.
So another way lang na of kanang magpag.
Yeah, same purpose or result. Kana silang duha, just those are ways of clearing values inside an text box. Okay. Okay na ta. So basically more man na siya. Because there's really nothing else we can do. Kung mag-add, mag-supply man ta og data. So karon, clear naman siya, you fill up. So ang next na tong option is save. So save tag record. So same ra gyapon nga process. Remember, when we click save, take note that we are reusing this form. So we need to let Delphi know nga inig-save na to ron, dapat makabalo siya nga nag-add ta. or nag-update ta. Okay? So the idea there is similar to when you are loading the form. So technically, imo ra po ni siyang i-repeat. Pwede ra nimo ni siya i-repeat. Ako ra na siyang i-copy. Kanina walay semicolon ni ang kuha na kaning mag-else mo. Kanang first begin end, wala na siya semicolon. Ang last lang end sa else if ang na semicolon. Okay, so we're adding record. So same ra gihapon. Let's say record save. So atong i-test na po siya. So along the way, before ka mo fully implement, kay later on daghan mo kaayong fields ang involved, if you can imagine it. So just try first with a few fields. Kay para dili kay ka malibog. Kay para pod ma-test nimo ang imo ang work to see if is it really working or no. So usually trial and error mo gud ang programming. So you have an advantage actually para you can make sure na working siya or dili. So supply tag kwan is already cleared, no? Then we provide. We don't have to provide the customer ID here. Ato na siyang i-read only later because there's no need for the user to provide or i-disable na siya para dili na siya mo provide ID number. So save. So record save. Okay. Let's perform update. See? Na-retain ang values. Wala na to gi-clear. That's coming from add. So mo nang kinahanglan na to siya i-clear.
Okay, sir.
So nag-update ta, save ta, updating. Okay. So we're good. It's working. We proceed with the actual saving of the values. So karon, one of the things that you have to check is validate required fields. Diba? When you sign up for something online, kung dili ka maka-fill up sa imong username, dili mo proceed. Wala kay password, dili ka ka-proceed. The same is going to happen here. So you have to make sure if customer first name dot text is not equal to blank, and so dapat don't worry about the capitalization. Sa ko na applicable parenthesis. Wait lang. Okay, sorry. Napakinig. Libog ano ko. Just one moment. Okay. Gi-order na ko. Parenthesis and parenthesis on the other side, and then not equal. Some programming languages in C++ that is not equal, in Delphi that is not equal. Okay, so we just want to make sure that na-value ang atong first name and customer last name. Okay, na ko yung na-miss adding a part. Pwede na siya musulod kung one of them is not, if one of them is empty. Okay, or raman. So dapat mo gamit kung yes.
Kanang sa employee, sir ba? Kay kailangan po ma-indicate po dira ang employee ID kay since employee man siya. So mag-include po mi ano if edit employee ID.
Remember, you have to make sure kung unsay imo ang imong ID sa imong employee is actually unsay data type niya. Employee is actually what? Integer auto increment.
So like which one? Oo.
So if auto increment, you don't worry about it. Let
Yes,
Delphi
sir.
worry about it. So in this case, mo nang wala siya gi-appeal dire.
Okay, sir.
Kay inig-insert ana niya, inig-receive ni MySQL ana. I'm inserting a new record. Okay. Ako ray bahala sa
Automatic
ID.
na siya.
Yes. Mo na siya buhaton ni ni MySQL. So in this case, the same process ang atong buhaton. So okay na, mura na siya required fields. So again, we perform the query with dm dot. Wala ni gawas because wala na to na use unit ang data module. Use unit dot qry insert. Then ana. Same process na gyapon. Balik-balik ra gini siya. Clear na ko. Insert taog. There are two ways here. You can do like this, or you can do like that. Parehara na sila purpose.
Quick question, sir.
Yes.
Kanang, for example, di ba mo film man na kay mo man ang update ay unsa na add.
Add.
Dili mo matter, sir, if dili mo matter ang code, sir, if ang imong i-fill kay numbers or kuan letters.
Depending on the field that you want to supply. You'll deal with that one when you reach transactions. For this time, dili man kay mo matter. Dili kay mo matter ang text values naman ang atong gi-deal. Text, yeah. What we're dealing right now are just text values, right? So, but of course, kung mag-input na kag numbers later on, you have to do the conversion. Katong mga str to int, str to float. Remember mo to? Float to str. You are going to use that one. For now, dili ta, wala man tay numbers diri, so dili ra kay ta mo worry ana. So pero kung naa kay numbers nga i-input, naa kay conversion i-perform. So ako na siyang i-illustrate around niya. So let's say insert into file table name customers. Once I field ni customers, we have first name, last name, and then email underscore address, values, open parenthesis. So take note ang structure sa imong SQL statement. Okay. Pang last naman ako sa i-delete na. Sa may imong first value. Tempa. It will be coming from the first name, right? So when it is a string value, you add a quoted str. This means quoted string, which is actually required when you are going to insert it in SQL. Remember, nag-insert sa SQL yung before atong gi-enclose og single quotes man to, no? So para ma-replicate na to siya sa Delphi, magbutang ta sa function nga quoted string. Si Delphi na dahil mo butang automatically sa quotes. So edit customer first name dot text. So plus, comma, plus, quoted str again. Edit customer last name dot text. I'm gonna add that one plus quoted str again. Okay, usually kung maglibog mo, pwede one line per, what do you call this? One line per field para anyway wala may limit ni niyang kuan. Am I using it? Customer email eh. Customer email. And then my last so na ako'y pair dapat sa akong closing because I have an opening here sa values. So dapat magbutang po ko og closing parenthesis and then I will just use semicolon na lang diretso. Okay, you compile it to check if there are any errors. So first name dapat matching, first name po diri una, last name followed by last name, email followed by email. The employee ID is no longer required because it's an auto number. Pero if dili gani auto number ang imong primary key, you have to do some validation for that one. So you have to include it also here sa imong query. Sige. So check na to. Go back ta. Atong i-double check kung naabay first name ug last name because mo ni ang required fields. And then now what if moingon ka nga ganahan ka mobutang og message nga first name and last name is required. So pwede ka mo butang og message diri nga else show message first name and last name are required. Oops, sorry. Save. Now, in this case, para ma-indicate na to nga na-perform ang SQL statement, we just give a message also to the user nga successful ang insertion. Record successfully added. Okay, questions with the code? Kasabot running apart?
Yes, sir. Okay na, sir.
Okay, so let me run that one. Let's see if we can perform. Okay, take note here that we are going to perform an adding. Okay, ang last nga record diri is 30 Bill Gates. Okay, so after Bill Gates, there should be a new record added. So add ta, save ta. Okay, ni prompt siya, the first name and last name are required. So we provide email address is optional. Wala man ito nag-check. So pwede na siya i-leave blank. Save. Record successfully added. Click OK. Close. If you notice, wala ni update ang imong list. Okay, wala ni update ang list. So we have to update this list. Mo ni gi-ask ni Mark last time. Although lahi po to yung ganahan may tabo is i-update mo stick ra dito ang selection sa yang last nga gi-select, but at any rate it has something to do with the refresh of the list. So for example, Bill Gates, so nawala si Eleni, wala pa na-add si Eleni. We have to close this one just to see Eleni in the list. Diba? Nga naman.
Okay, sir.
Because when we have the show model, pag call na to ano niya, click tag add. Inig-call sa show model mo, appear ni si add form. Pagbalik ni add form, nothing is going to happen. Wala rin mahitabo. So that is
So
why.
muna tong purpose.
Yes. So that is why kani nga code pwede ra na nimo i-copy balik dinha. Okay? So try na to balik ha. because this part is the one who queried all the data. Gets? Moment in display, pag load sa, di ba, pag load sa customer form list, kaniman siya nga command ang ni call sa tanang customers. So the same process sa atong ibuhaton. So ato ra siyang ibutang din ha. Customer, add tag new record. So this time Ivana. Save. Wala pa ko butang close. Nana si Ivana diretso. Okay? Okay? Kay pag close na to sa customer add form, di ba? Pag close na to ani, ni-refresh, ni-balik, kabantay ka, ni-balik ning arrow sa first record. That's because ni-refresh ang list. So, what will happen is, moto siya ang gibutang nato ni nga code ni para mo refresh. Pero, if you're going to imagine it, every time mag-add ka, mag-edit ka, mag-delete ka, you have to refresh the grid, right? And exactly the same code will be used for it. You see? Kani siya. Ako ra po na siyang i-copy diri. Kaya nag-update man ta. Pag abot sa delete, the same process is going to happen. That is why you can create a procedure specific to that one. So procedure, akong binisayo ni dire i-update ang listahan. Okay. So, ang shortcut ani is Control Shift C para mo create siya procedure automatic. Control plus Shift plus C. Okay. So ang purpose of procedure is it basically creates something like this. Kana. Nga pwede na to i-call using the name, kaning names of procedure. So ako rin siyang ibutang diri ha. Ako na siyang i-delete, ako na siyang i-cut. Ako ibutang dira. Kanay mo akong ibutang din ha. Gets? Wala.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, good. The same process is going to be done here. And the same process is going to be done here. This is just a simple example of reusing your code. Diba? Mas shorter ang imong code and it simplifies your code, basically. Okay. Let's try that. So technically same ra gyud na ang mahitabo. So add na po taglain. Let's say Mastura. Save. There you are. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sir.
Any questions so far? Questions?
None.
Okay.
Wala.
Okay, good. Let's proceed with updating. Let me finish the ad first. Kaya natin na-miss dire. So, di ba, ini-click na to og save. So, dapat, ini-display sa successfully added, mo close na siya diretso. Ini-click na to og okay. Mo close ra ang add form and then go back sa list. Di ba? Then,
Yes.
obviously, kanini ang cancel, close ra sad na siya diretso. Not unless you want to, you can add additional code. For example, nag-add ka no, nakasul na ka og add og details sa customer and then na accidentally click nimo ang cancel. So obviously kung close na ni diretso dire dili gid to ma-save, mawala gid ang imong record. So there will be instances also later nga you might want to add nga kung naay value ang imo ang first name ug last name and then wala nimo na save, imong i-inform si user like, are you sure you want to cancel or something like that, diba? Kawantay mo ni Word
Yes, sir.
na mo'y pwede na inana po ang buhaton ninyo. But for now, let's make it simple lang. So inig save niya, automatic mo close sa diretso. So we proceed to updating. Sa update, technically more or less the process is the same. Ako rin i-valid, nara kay validation and then ako rin i-change siya. Ako rin siyang technically butang rusa na to kana. So when you are trying to update a record, the same validation is going to happen. This is similar to updating a record. So you have to make sure whether the record, the fields of first name and last name contains values. Kaya kasi nag-update siya niya, iyang gi-remove. So dapat yung provide ng value. So yeah. So if walay sulod, then you remind the user that these fields are actually required. So if it's going to be kung naisulod ang first name ug last name, then you provide the insertion query, the update query. So in this case, perform taog update statement. So ako rin i-preserve ako rin i-padaplin.
So, sir, kanang data module query update na siya, sir. Dili na siya query. insert.
Good point. Thank you for pointing out that, Len. I almost forgot. Yes. Again, yeah, I will stick to the idea na lang update, dapat i-update niya siya para ma-simplify ang inyong approach. But if ever good nga ganahan ra gud nga isa ra ka data set imong gamiton all throughout, it's really up to you. Pwede ra pod. Kung ganahan ka nga insert ni dire, it's really not a problem good. Pwede ra gina siya. It just so happen nga I just find it much easier for you to understand nga kung pwede update na lang
Ito,
pud kay
sir.
para dili ka ma-confuse. Okay, later on magud kung nagsige kag reuse for the same data, magsige kag reuse sa imong the same data set, you will notice some of your data are missing. Naglibog na ka unsay nahitabo sa imong code kay gigamit imong data set diri, then nag-update pagug ka, so mga wala man gud siya along the way. So that is why I emphasize on just creating a separate data set for this add, edit, delete.
Okay, sige, sir.
Okay, so next is update customers, set. I'm just emphasizing, ay wala ka ng mga capitalization, it doesn't matter. Ang sa may itong i-update, first name. First name equal to first name kana quoted str. Ako na delete. This is also, there are two options for comment. Kaniniya siya kung multi-line nga comment, gamit mo curly, open curly and closing curly braces, or single line comment, double slash. Next is okay. Diri na lang ko sa ubos. Next would be last name. Last name is equal to that one, and then okay, and then email underscore address. Am I correct? Yep, just to make sure. Spelling is one of the tedious part, especially kung daghan na kang fields. Mao ginay makaingon nga maglabad imong urusay. Same problem with most of in the past. Take note, kung naka-call opening brace or opening parenthesis sa unahan, then you add. Otherwise, kung wala, you just leave it. Wala ra. Ay, tepa. I have missed something there. Unsay akong kulang dere. So first name, last name, I have already set the fields. But what is the most important thing that I need to have?
Value. Ano
Is the value of your ID. Okay. All right. Sorry, nag-una ko sa akong saving ha, pero we'll have to deal with the retrieval of the records later. So akong iset where ID is equal to edit customer ID dot text. Ayaw ni siya og kalimti because kung wala ni siya, tanang records nimo will be set to this name, to this last name, and to this email address. That's for sure. Okay, wala man ka nag-emphasize nga kinsay imong i-update. Wala man ka ningon, oh, i-update ni si Kuan, ID number 1, wala man ka ningon ana. Ningon naman ka, oh, i-update ning first name, last name, ug email address. I-update niya tanan. Wala man ka ningon
So,
kinsa.
tarang
Yes. Kining where is very important. It updates only to a specific record. So you have to take note of that.
Sir, what if malimtan nimo ng where ID tapos pag human nimo na-realize nimo nga hala wala day kay where ID, pwede siya i-insert Japon or like pag
No.
insert nimo mawala ra Japon siya.
No.
usog
mo-
nagkatanong.
That's a very big problem. That's why backing up your database every now and then is very important. Okay, let's say for example, kung actual system na need na kay 100 records or probably 100,000 and then nalimtan ni sa code sa programmer, that's a very I'm pretty sure that programmer will be fired because this is a very simple mistake gini siya. So all the records will be updated with the same name and last name and email. And you cannot undo that one. So a backup is the only way to restore that data. Walay undo sa sa aning update. I have always informed you that one before. So you have to back up the database. Okay. So technically that's the command for updating. But yeah. Okay, kanara. But we still have to do something because we are trying to update man. Dere na punta. When we update a record, we change the caption to inform the customer add edit form nga we are trying to perform an update. However, we also need to know which record is being or which record is going to be updated.
Muna tong naa kay comment sir nga make sure nga naka-select og
Yes.
data.
Yeah, because you don't have kinsa may mong i-update kung wala ka nag-select og data, di ba? So, you have to select from the list kinsa nga record ang imong i-update. So the selected record here will obviously be the one that you are going to update, right? So for us to do that, we need to know which one dito sa DB grid. So there are many ways to do this one. One way to do it is that ako rang reuse. Pwede ka mo gamit og variable, pwede po ka mo reuse og what do you call this? You can reuse properties sa form. In this particular case, akong gigamit ang hint. If you notice employee, gagamit ko og hint dito.
Yes sir.
Yeah, kabantay mo. Ang hint is actually, naana siya diri na siya property si form nga hint. na siya property nga hint. Kini si hint, wala mo guys siya gamit. So ako ra siyang reuse, no, para dili na ko mag-create og from another variable. So mura na gud siya og temporary lang storage kay para pasahan na nako og value kay para inig abot sa next form ako ra po siyang ma-retrieve dayon. So what I did is customer add edit that hint is equal to dbgrid 1 dbgrid 1 dot fields, I think 0, am I correct?
Oh, sir, 0.x.
Okay, there you are. Okay. Kanisha, I am trying to capture the ID number of the selected record. The grid starts with 0 column, 0 sa ID, 1 si last name, 2 si first name. So mo nang index niya. Kabantay mo ano niya? Kaning columns, kare oh. Mo na siya 0, 1, 2. So db grid field 0 field ID dot text. This particular command retrieves the ID of the selected record. Okay, so that's going to happen. Okay, kanara. Now, but the problem is, what if walay na select nga record or empty ang grid? So obviously, there's no need for you to display the form, right? So ato siyang itrap daan. So ato siyang gamanog condition. So if this particular field, if dbgrid is equal to, remember text man na siya, so you can enclose it. Dili man na siya number because ningon man taog dot text, so meaning to say pwede na siya blank. Kung blank na siya, empty string, then obviously we don't need to display anything. Or pwede ka mo ingon else show message, please select a record to update. O, di ba? What will be the instance nga walay mo gawa sa grid? I'll show you later. Any questions aning apart?
And so far, sir.
Okay ra?
Okay po, sir.
Okay pa? Okay pa. Sige, sige. So, I hope you're not sleepy, but yeah. Inani ko dedicated actually basta CISB 41. So, hopefully, inana po mo ka-dedicated in return. So, yeah, equal and mutual effort. All right. So, next part is ni-display naman siya. So, mo-load balik si customer edit form. Di ba? And of course, we want this data to be displayed here. So, that particular part would be sa form show balik. So, mabalik ta dito. So, karon, what we will do is, remember, we have to capture all the other fields for that particular ID number nga atong giselect. Because in the form list, usually, dili man i-complete diri. You only show the major and more important fields here, not all. Because there will be too many columns and dili na siya ideal for the user. Anyway, your search is only limited to certain fields from Ampod. You cannot search for all fields, not unless you're going to specify it here. But nevertheless, the idea is that kinini ang list, customer list, sa main imong listing is ideal for the most important data. So what we will do is inig display niya, we are going to query all the details of the selected ID. So where do we get that one? So we perform a query. So kani siya, this is where the problem comes in mo nang ako sa copy ha, because this is basically the query that I need as well. Atong i-query, and then nga naman tang mag-query, di ba nag-select man taog record and we only capture the ID. Select og record sa grid, click og update. Gi-check ni Delphi, is there a value in the selected ID column? Katong record nga mo gi-select? Sorry, this should be not equal. Sorry. Take note of that, ha? So if the dbgrid.field.text is not equal to empty string, then we do the update. Okay. So kung dili siya empty, then we display, we update the caption to update, and then we store the value of the ID sa hint. Then we show the form. Once the form shows, in the form show event, i-check ni Delphi kung unsay caption. So wala ta nag-add, we're performing an update. Once he knows that we are performing an update, then we perform or we retrieve the details of that selected ID. So karon, we are going to add a where ID is equal to self.hint. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So how do we nagets na ni? Akong gi-select, atong i-select ang all fields for that customer based on this particular selected ID, which was stored dito sa hint ni customer add edit form. Dira. So ato siyang gi-retrieve, balik diri. Diba? This is just the same as the name of the form, kanang self. Then mo siya i-query. Then how do you perform or how do you store the values in the edit box? You do dm.qry_select. There are different ways for this one, but this one is the one that I like the most. Okay, para wala na ko'y conversion mahitabo. Kanara sa atong gabuhaton. So once nga na to, i-provide na siya nga value and store niya sa customer ID. Okay, so let's do this one. Select na to si Eleni, update. Okay, have you noticed what happened to the list? Ni-clear siya because we are reusing what? What data set?
Sa select, sir.
Yes, atong gigamit si QRY select dire. Diba? We are using QRY select dire. Nibalik ra pod si QRY select dire na pod. Kaya ni query man siya, ni refresh man siya. Did you get the idea now? Update ta.
Yes, sir.
Wala siya. Kay in this, pag-populate na to, pag-call na to katong details, all the related fields ni customer ID 18, ang dataset atong gigamit is si QRY select. So obviously, kani siya, active ba man guni siya nga grid? It is still...
So kato na imong na since active siya, mawala siya.
Yes. Yes. Ang imong list naka-point man po siya sa QRY select. Kini si grid, naka-point ni siya permi sa QRY select. If ever na kay command gi-change sa QRY select, mo take effect po to siya sa imo ang grid. Because between the grid and the dataset, murag naa na siya link kanunay. Okay, connected siya kanunay. So mo na siya mahitabo, mawala siya. So mo na siya karon. Ang atong buhaton is, let me see if I have another dataset. This one. We're going to use QRY select details. So, ang akong buhaton is that QRY select, that one. So once nga ma-change na siya, ako pong i-change niya dire. Because I'm referring to the same one. Edit customer first name, the text. Ato nang i-complete ang atong list. First underscore name. So take note ha, katong inyong gigamit nga query, kung asterisk, okay ra. Pero kung nag-alias mo, katong as, dapat inyong i-change. Last name and then email. Email address and then customer email. Okay, na error, wrong spelling. All right. Actually, pwede po gani ka mo clear ani dire. Pwede po nimo ni siya i-clear dire. Para panigurado. And then usually we set the customer we set the customer ID para to read only, para dili ma-edit. Ako na lang binisayon. Okay, so I changed the data set to select details para dili ma-affected ang atong list. And then same command. Now I'm going to assign the corresponding values na to the text boxes. And then once I have done that, I'm setting the customer ID to read only para dili siya ma-edit. So let's try it. Thomas, update accent. I don't think Thomas has an email in the customers. So walay email tanan. So that's when you can check. So customer ID, dili ko maka-edit oh. Di ko ka-type, dili ko ka-change na niya because it's read only. Okay. So let's see, we provide an email address. Let's see if masave. Let's do it here. There you are. Na-save siya. Okay. And take note, ini-click nito sa update, the list will not change. That's the difference. QRY select man ang data set dire. Dire, the select details na ta. Okay ba? Very easy, right? Very easy. Okay. Yeah, basically that's it. And then delete. Delete is very easy. You just repeat the process ni update. Update. Kapihon na nato. Actually, we don't need this one. Di na ta mo call. Pero it's up to you also. Pwede po siya nga mo call pa ka. It's really up to you. Pwede mo na to siya ikuan. Yeah, pwede. Pwede ta mo mudugang ra manggud daw, mudugang mo manggud daw og button dito sa add edit og kuan, delete. Okay, so in this case, sige, ako ni siyang para maiba sa employee. Wait a minute. Why is it called employee delete? Wait a minute. Ayan, okay. I have to rename the karbo kabantay. Ako rin po nang gi-copy dahil nga form. Customer delete. I didn't notice.
So, sir,
Customer
katong mga
delete.
previous codes, sir, na wala mo na edit ang pag-name sa button, match na to siya automatically.
Breaking up ka, Len. Can you repeat that? Katong previous nga code?
Kanang, sir, since, di ba, i-change na tong customer. So, katong mga codes, sir, mo automatically change na to sila to button customer add, ana. Or
Yeah.
manually.
Yeah. Automatic na. You see? Ate ba?
Okay. Sige,
Sorry.
sir.
Dara. I-change na. Customer. Then delete po na.
Mhm.
Ayaw, mo nang mingon ko nga, ayaw hilabti diri nga part. Because we let, kung unsa itong gi-change sa taas, diri nga level, automatic na siya mo update.
Okay, sige, sir.
Okay. May bawaan naman na siya og naay mo gawas. Okay. Delete. Okay. Let me do the simple approach. So the simplest one is that ni-select na ka og delete or record diri, then mo prompt na lang siya. Are you sure you want to delete? So the same way as what I have done in the employee list. Basically kana. Although diri akong gilahi. This is another validation. Ang mahitabo ani is that kung wala siya gi-select, mo display og message. I mean, na siya gi-select pero walay record, walay ID, blank lang. Or equivalent na po na siya nga wala gyud siya gi-select. So what will happen is that display siya nga no record selected and mo exit na siya within this procedure.
Okay.
Dili na siya mo padayon dire. Once mo basa siya ning exit. So what will I do is that ako siyang lainon diri sa customer. So what will happen is saan mo ko kung delete customer list. So delete ko. So ako ra siyang gipasulodaan diri. So if ever nga walay sulod ang DB grid fields that text, mo display ra siya og please select a record to delete. Mora, nothing will happen with that one. And if ever naisulod ang value sa DB grid or sa yang selection na ID number, then mo prompt siya, are you sure you want to delete this record? And kung equal siya sa yes nga button, active equals true. Sorry, false na pod. Scale that clear again. Sorry, I think I missed something. We DM that QRY delete. Do begin. Active equals false. Scale that clear. Scale that add. Okay. Kana pwede po na siya na select, delete from customers where kanipod ayaw po ni kalimti. Ayaw gini siya kalimti in taon. Okay, mawala po na ng data. Always emphasize the ID number. Exec SQL ya po ni siya ha. Then we show a message that the record is successfully deleted. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so let's see if we can delete some record. Let's delete your names. Yes. Let's see. Wala na. Ivana. Wala na.
Kanang, are you sure you want to delete the message? Kana gani, sir?
Yep.
Ni prompt. Maggama pa miglahin nga form, ana?
No, no.
Kanirang code na imong gihimo.
Yeah,
Sir, mo na-
this message dialog has a lot of parameters actually. Kini siya, if you're going to search for this one, daghan ni siyang, if you this is actually the actual code. If you press control and then click the function, it will bring you to the complete code sa in Delphi. Pero if you search this online, kinisi message dialog, you have other options. You have empty warning, I think. Let me try that one. Lahi po ang icon ana niya. Empty warning. I think that's more ideal. Mo change mo ng icon ana niya. Let's see. See? Yellow po siya. Nani siya laing parameters po. So meaning to say you're deleting a warning kunway. So yeah, that is more appropriate. Yes.
Okay, sir.
No. Then yeah, any other question?
Okay na so far, sir. Murag i-practice na namo imong gitud, sir.
Okay. Kamo kay namo mo ani ayaw na po ni buhatag customer. Products na po rin yung buhaton.
Ang ako ra ba untang buhaton, sir, kay kasi ang assigned nako sa amo ang project, sir, kay employee. So
Okay.
naana ko nga akong gigamit pud nga data module kay katong data module sa amo ang sa group. So okay ra if mag-employee ra Japan ko, sir.
Yeah, that's okay. But you have to incorporate all fields, ha?
Yung fields na necessary sa amo ang project, sir.
Yes, the necessary, yep. Those included in your project.
Okay,
Sir, sa amo SQL, sir, kay wala po may sulod ang mga name searchables.
No,
So-
don't have to worry. You just place here. Pwede ra ka mo type dire-diretso para mas paspas. Maski example lang, isa ka buok or duha ka records. So let's say, for example, dire, mudugang ra ka og record dire. Bako, Ivana. O, ana. Then, save. Kani. So, madugang na siya.
Sige.
Para nara kay data at the very beginning. You can supply values here directly sa SQL Yob. Okay. Sige, sa palain. The search, last one. Ito na humanon. So, if you notice here, ang search button na to, kung mo click tag search, is basically a search, a select statement ragya po na siya ni SQL. So, if you notice in the employee list here, ang akong gibuhat is, diri din ako gibutang sa click, no? Di lang ako ibutang diri. Diri na nato ibutang sa what do you call this? Kanira akong kinahanglan diri. Diri ra sa search button ako ibutang, no? So type kag keyword and then mo click ka og search, then obviously i-update ra i-update nasayo pag ko ang unda ni ang listahan pa di. So basically that particular procedure will be called. So maori siya dire, then mubutang siya og bag-ong command. Customers. Customers. Okay? So mo na siya mahitabo. So when we run this one, so bako, mo na siya. Miro. Update. Okay. Kamantay mo, wala mo ni select. Wala ko ni select, pero naisulod ang, di ba? Wala ko ni select, pero ni select siya diretso pag-update.
Yes.
That's because naka-point man good diretso ang pointer sa grid at the very first record. Pero let's say for example, kana, it should prompt me to select a record to update.
Okay.
Okay.
So similar na siya, sir, if like na parehas na records.
What do you mean parehas na records?
Example,
Like duha ang
like
magawa.
duha.
Nasa ilo.
Duha ka last name?
Miro, sir, duha.
Ano mo.
Ay,
Oh, pwede.
ito nga similar lang.
Sige. Ivan Miro. So, Miro. Kana?
Iyan, sir.
Oh.
So, usa pa ka mo select. Ay, kailangan na ka mo select.
Kana na ka mo select. So, obviously, yes. Kailangan na ka mo select, ana. So, yeah.
Okay.
Dili ba na maku-answer kay since like malimot ka og select sir, di mo automatic tong unang entry mo ma-update.
That's pretty kana siya nga error. That's an user na issue na siya unless we because in every list daghan you guy na siya. Let's say if this is customers, we cannot avoid nga lagi magkapareha og ngalan. So it must be namo ko ilaing fields po diri eventually that would actually differentiate them. Probably the middle name or middle initial, the address or email or the company, diba? So syempre that would be the part of the user na. It's beyond our control already because that is already dinangag na siya. So yeah, you have to select specifically, and as a user, these are part wherein medyo critical ni siya, especially if this is customer list nga na credit limit. You have to evaluate carefully. So there must be proper selection of the right record.
Okay, sir.
All right. So I hope you've learned something on that one.
Yes, sir. Anak yun, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sige. So